Hey Luvbugs, welcome back to my channel. It's PZ Lou at LuvBug Light. If you're new, welcome to the family. So we have another messages from your person, pick a card reading, timeless tarot card reading, as well as a timeless oracle love card reading. So whenever you come across this video, it shall apply to you. Just keep in mind that this is a general love reading. So if you don't have a person right now, or if it's not seeming to resonate right now, you might need to check out another video or another pile, either here on my other channel, PZ Lou, or wherever else. Anyway, we got Puffin Partnership for pile 1 with the Rose Quartz Point, Dragon Supernatural with the Clear Quartz Point, and pile 3 is Sea Turtle Protection with the Ombre Fluorite. So go ahead, get your person in mind, see which pile is calling you most naturally, and that should be the pile you should choose. If more than one pile is calling you, you can feel free to watch that pile, see if it resonates, or all three, up to you. And I will see you at your piles. What is up, pile 1? Welcome to your piles, your timeless love reading, oracle reading, and we're going to get a bunch of messages from your person as well. So you chose the Puffin Partnership with the Rose Quartz Point, one of my favorite stones. I actually didn't mention that hasn't been in the video in a while, but we'll welcome the Rose Quartz Point back. Anyway, go ahead, get your person in mind so we can get you the right messages, bring the love in. So you chose Puffin Partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. It's talking about teamwork and asking for help, and the card is titled Partnership, and it seems like you're just like one of those people that always like help other people. You're very joyful. People love to be around you. You're very helpful to people, and it's time for you to ask for some help if you need help in whatever area that might be, pile 1. All right, let's go ahead and see how your person feels about you right now. Let's do it like this. We got King of Cups, ooh, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Wands, and Strength. So I feel like they feel like you're very, very romantic and very open-minded about things. You wear your heart on your sleeve and you're very open about your emotions, and they love that about you. Not only that, but you take it to the next level and you don't get offended when certain things and certain people come at you certain ways. You're very, very respectful and very emotional, and they love that about you. They feel like you're like calm, kind-hearted, and tender. With this King of Cups card, somebody that's like really like a wise leader and a diplomat, and that's funny that people think about you as like this joy bringer and this amazing fun person to be around with your colorful personality, with that being followed by the Page of Cups, which is about being enthusiastic about life, being enthusiastic about love in any situations that come your way. So your person really feels like you're romantic, kind, caring, passionate, very enthusiastic about chasing your goals and about doing things, building a life up. And they feel like you're very strong with this Strength card. This is also Leo showing up, Leo energy. So you may be dealing with the Leo. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But they feel like you're a very strong person. And they feel like if there's a will, there's a way. That's the type of attitude that you take on, which is very, very beautiful. I think that they feel like you're growing a lot and you're very mature when it comes to you and the connections and your day-to-day tasks, and they feel like you really want this relationship to be strong, and they notice that, and they love that you put your heart out on your sleeve. Yeah, let's get some messages about that, how they feel about you. Oh, okay. So how they also feel about you, it says, let's run away together. I want to spend my life with you, and let's make money together. The run away together, I really, really feel, because in this Knight of Cups card, there's that water, which can also signify there's water, which can also signify long distance travel, or wanting to be able to travel with each other. And it's like a bird sending a love message, like, message, I want to do this, and we can have like this romantic trip together. Also with the Page of Wands, obviously that's about like taking, and look, there's water in that picture as well. Standing your ground, like that stick going into the ground there, standing your ground and really deciding where you guys are going to go with this connection, whether it's actual traveling or where you're going to go in general to make sure that this connection lasts, right? But ultimately, yeah, they feel like you're really strong, but let's run away together. I want to spend my life with you. Let's make money together. So those are some really good signs there. And they think that you're so strong and romantic and great. So that's cool. Let's keep going. What is their intentions towards you, pile one? Wow, that's strength coming out twice. You really might be dealing with the Leo, or you really just might be trying to strengthen this relationship. Look, strength coming up twice in two different decks. Their intentions towards you. We got Six of Cups, strength, Nine of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse. I might want to read about that. But what it's looking like is that they want to give you the world. They want to give you this relationship that they want. They want to be able to basically treat you and buy you things and take you places because you give them this nostalgic energy. You guys might have known each other for a very long time, but you give them this nostalgic energy. You make them feel really youthful, and so they want to be able to give that back to you, and they want to be able to be as strong as you. They want this relationship to be strong too, but something is making them self-sabotage, where they're like, they can't sleep and they're having nightmares about things going wrong. And that's what's kind of causing some type of block here, some type of, I don't know, it might be, I wouldn't necessarily say a separation. For some of you, it might be a separation. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I'm feeling like there's some type of, I lost my train of thought. Just limiting beliefs about where this connection can go on their part. Like they can't give you as much as you can give them, and they want to be able to do this. Their intentions are to make everything better, to be as strong as you, to get things to a place of balance. Once they just need to stop self-sabotaging themselves, and that might be on the horizon. So you guys might need to talk. You might need to have a nice little discussion about making sure that you focus on everything that you do want rather than what you don't want, because you don't want to create a false reality with that Nine of Swords cards there, especially since it's followed by the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is like starting a new love connection or furthering a new love connection, showing your emotions being romantic. And I see that in reverse. Let me grab the book for that. Since it's in reverse, I feel like they just aren't receptive to what you might be offering them, or they might not be receptive to what's going on in this connection. And so that's why I said that we got to make sure that we have this talk so we can keep this energy and get rid of this energy, because we don't want to be negative and not being able to sleep and losing sleep over things that we can control, because our thoughts create our reality, right? And we don't want this in reverse. We want something beautiful, full of love. You know what I mean? We want our cups spilling into each other. We want to be able to feel fulfilled and radiant and positive, and that's what your person might be lacking, and they know it, and they're trying to make sure that this relationship can get stronger and that they're not the problem, is what I'm feeling. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, guys. All right, what are the blocks in the connection right now? Put it up here. Queen of Cups, Princess of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Princess of Pentacles. So is there a lack of romance? I feel like you are romantic. You are romantic, and you wear your heart on your sleeves, and you're emotional for how they feel about you up here. But I'm feeling like there is a lack of that coming from their end. Because if Queen of Cups and Princess of Cups are both coming in as a block, and that's about compassion and love and being romantic and giving to each other, feeding for each other, being a humanitarian, loving, nurturing. So on one end of this connection, you can reverse the roles if you need to. I feel like that is a block. And we also, well, it is a block, at least from what these cards are saying. And also Queen of Swords and Princess of Pentacles are coming in as a block. So I feel like when we're starting to build up to a certain area in our connection, somebody gets scared and like backs down. And the reason why I say that is because we got Queen of Cups and Princess of Cups, and we got Queen of Swords and Princess of Pentacles. So these are all queens and princesses. Like we already went through the completion to the 10, and now we're getting to like queens, knights, kings, and things are starting to fall apart, I feel. Queen of Swords. We might not be expressing ourselves logically. Or maybe somebody's putting too much of their emotions in and not expressing themselves naturally and more logically and more blunt, more honest, more witty, and more direct. The Queen of Cups can also signify an ice queen and be judgmental or detached. So, you know, your person or you might be not prone to sharing their emotions. They don't want to come off cold and icy, but they're just afraid to share their emotions, maybe because of something that happened before. For some of you, I don't know if somebody was pregnant or trying to get pregnant, but that's coming off as a block. And it doesn't necessarily have to be pregnant. It can just mean fertility of anything, fertility of a new idea, a new home, a new way for the connection to go, a new direction for the connection to take, maybe a new way to make money, a new job. But I feel like, yeah, that's definitely coming in as a block. So if you're starting to try to start something new, whether it is, you know, adding to your family or buying a new home, buying a new car, whatever it is, I feel like that is coming off as a block. We're not thinking completely logically, and we either are having so much of a lack of emotions and romance, or it's overwhelming. But you guys got to find that balance. Yes. Let's get some advice cards or oracle cards and see. These are advice cards for you. Self-worth, gossip, passion. Make sure that you have enough self-worth, and make sure that you are being your true self. Make sure that you don't put anybody above you or ahead of you, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm not saying be selfish, but at the end of the day, you got to take care of you, and you can't continue to just keep taking care of people. And like that first card said, it's about partnership. It's not about one person doing everything, you know, it's about balance. 6 cups, you know, so make sure that you have your self-worth. And even though we love people all the time, and not all the time, but even though we might love somebody so much, we let them get away with things that we wouldn't usually let other people get away with. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm just going with how I feel. This gossip card, I feel like this is really about showing your true self, because when I first got this deck, when I read the book, it was about people talking about how weird this girl was, and they would talk all this mess about her. But then when they got to know her, they're like, oh my gosh, we were talking all these negative stuff about her, but she's actually pretty cool. So take how that resonates with you, and just make sure that you're doing things that you're passionate about. Things that are sacred to you. With this orange cards are about your sacral chakra, right? And the orange about sacral? Yeah, I think, yeah, orange are about sacral. So do things that are sacred to you, that you're passionate about, because you'll be happier that way, yes? All right, let's grab one of these before we get all of our messages. Controlled emotions, making level-headed decisions. What? That is an Emperor card number 4, yes, which is usually Aries, but controlled emotion, making level-headed decisions. That Queen of Swords coming in as a block is saying the same exact thing. You got to make sure that you make level-headed decisions and be honest about it and direct, yes? All right, what will Pile 1's person say to them right now if all blocks were removed? Love is an understatement. I think you are my soulmate. Followed by, I know you are right for me. Okay, they're loving you. I love showing you off. You must be very attractive and very fun. I need to express my feelings to you more. Don't we know? Because all them feelings and emotions kept coming up as a block. They're asking you to please stay if you're thinking about being separated. They say, I wish things are different. Why is it so complicated? You excite me so much. I want to be your person. Dang. I'm sorry I lied to you. So if they didn't lie, if your person didn't lie to you, then, you know, just take how it will resonate for you. Love songs remind me of you. They say spend the night soon and start a family with me. Interesting. Because we also had I want to spend my life with you. And we got start a family with me. And we got I think you are my soulmate. That's a little bit intense, right? So I'm feeling the love. We just need to work on our emotions and work on our long-term plans. Make sure you ask for help. Make sure that the partnership is equal. Ooh, and then this was just sitting there. I need to be alone. You might need to take some time to be alone and reevaluate yourself. Make sure you're giving yourself that self-worth. Make sure that you're doing things that you're passionate about and you're making level-headed decisions. All right, Pile 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please be sure to give your girl a thumbs up and like this video. If not, it's completely fine. You can check out another video either here or on my other channel, PZ Lou. Until the next time, hit the red subscribe button and the bell to be notified of every time time that I post a video. And until the next time, bye. What is up, pile 2? Welcome to your pile. Peasy Lou, back at it again with the messages from your person, pick a card reading, timeless love reading, timeless oracle reading. Let's go ahead and get your person in mind so we can get you the answers that you request. Just keep in mind that this is a general love meeting. This is a general love meeting. Do you love me? Yay, we're loving each other. No, this is a general love reading. So if it's not seeming to resonate with you within the first couple of minutes, you might want to check out another pile, okay? Or another video, either here or my other channel, Peasy Lou. But here we are. We have Dragon Supernatural. It says, you are ancient wise says, why? I don't know why I'm not being, my throat chakra. Maybe you guys aren't able to communicate. You and your person aren't communicating well because ever since I pushed record on this video like 50 seconds ago, my throat chakra has been blocked and it's like I can't read, can't talk. But anyway, you can shapeshift at will. So we're going to change that, right? We're about to shapeshift. Dragon Supernatural. You're an ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. So whatever's going on in your connection, I mean, you're just like very spiritual and like very, I feel like a freeing type of person, somebody that doesn't want negativity around you. And so it says mastery is your destiny. So whatever you decide to do, you're going to master it. Whatever you decide, whatever decisions that you try to make or whatever things you take on in life, you're going to master it. So it says rise with dignity. So if you end up like leaving a situation, leave it with dignity, have no malice. You know what I mean? You're dragon supernatural and you can manifest anything that you choose to manifest. You are co-creator of your own life, right? So how does your person feel about you right now? We got 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Death. I feel like your person feels that you have a lot of ideas and a lot of things that you want to accomplish together. I feel like you might talk about traveling together, or even if it's not traveling together, about new opportunities and new things to do with each other to build your relationship. And I feel like you want to do it and get all the glitz and glams and basically enjoy yourself and go on these lavish trips and do these great things. Or even if they're not trips, if it's just like, oh, you know what I mean, switch it up. Instead of staying in the house all week, you want to go out and, you know, go to a bar or go to a fancy restaurant once every 2 weeks. Whatever it is, you deserve it. But I feel like they see you wanting these things, but time management is a problem. They feel like it's hard for you guys to prioritize each other and hard to manage time to be able to do all these amazing things and have these opportunities because you have so many responsibilities. I'm also getting with this 3 of Wands card that you guys have built up this relationship and you're starting to see things in a different light. Because you can look at this picture where the boats are leaving, or you can look at it, see this picture where the boats are coming towards you. But whatever it is, you've gotten this strength to prepare you on this journey where you might get good news or you might get bad news. But the point is that you've strengthened yourself up to that point. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, guys. And what you'll notice in these cards is that I'm gonna take this as you looking towards the water, and then here if the 2 of Pentacles is looking away from the water. Because when you're trying to balance your time and prioritize your time to do all these things that you have to do for your responsibilities in your day-to-day life, and you become such a busy bee, you forget about this journey that you want to take and you kind of turn your back on it, is what I'm getting. But so they feel like you work really hard, clearly, because that's followed by the 10 of Pentacles, where it's like you got your life on point, down pack, financially, home life, you're nurturing, you're caring, and you make good money, and you got your things together, right? So they do feel like by you being so busy trying to take care of home and take care of responsibilities, that you still are like a queen, and they know that, and you deserve to sit on your throne. They're just like, you deserve to sit on your throne and laugh and have fun and not make things so serious. And they're like, we're gonna end. This is the death card, Scorpio, so you may be dealing with the Scorpio. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I feel like they want death to that life, and they want to just see you happy because they feel like you're just such a queen that deserves to go out and do the things that you wish for, that you desire, right? And that's just one way that I'm reading it. They see the progress that you've made with trying to prioritize your time. That could also be it. It could be this type of storyline where they see the balance that you've made and the progress that you've made with trying to prioritize your time and trying to be less of a busy bee, and they see you smiling more and they love that about you. They love how you balance your home life and that you're loving and caring. They love that you're comforting and you have that nice balance between work and home. So it could be that you were going through this first and now you have balance, and they're like, look, deaf to us not smiling, deaf to us not planning like good trips, deaf to us not just enjoying our life because we deserve it. We're not here to just work, pay bills, and die, right? Funny with this death card. It just indicates, the death card just indicates that there's an aspect of your life which can range from, you know, a job to a relationship where some type of death must occur for you to have a new beginning or have rebirth, right? But anyway, what are their intentions towards you right now? 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles for the second time, and 9 of Wands. Something about this balance, being a busy bee and prioritizing your time. And what is this heartbreak about? Their intentions towards you, there might have been a lot of painful endings and a lot of backstabbing with this 10 of Swords card here, where somebody just feels backstabbed and things keep coming their way. But their intentions towards you, maybe they're done hurting you. They're done hurting you, or maybe there was some type of painful ending, some type of sorrow, some type of pain that they were putting you through, and they're like, and you decided to walk away or have a separation because you're like, I can shapeshift at will with that Dragon Supernatural card. Like, I can shapeshift at will and I can rise with dignity and leave you, maybe because you've hurt me so many times or backstabbed me so many times or put me through this pain and sorrow. But they're like, no, with this 5 of Swords card, yeah, no, I did this to you. Now I might have a lot of competition and people coming your way, but I'm gonna win at all costs because I want to be your person, is what I'm getting. But yeah, there needs to be a balance of time for each other. And they're like, listen, I'm working on prioritizing you. I'm working on you being the yin to my yang with that white dog and black dog. And we're going to do this together. We're going to work together to balance our time because we've been in this connection. With this 9 of Wands card, we've been in this connection, and like throughout this journey of our relationship, we've accumulated so much experience and gained enough wisdom to handle anything that's thrown our way. And so I feel like they want to make sure that you guys are in it together in the long run. Even though this might have happened, they're like, no, I'm gonna win at all costs and make sure I get pal too. And we're gonna balance this out. We're gonna work it out together because we've already been through this journey. We've already had sleepless nights. We've already like went up and down the hills and turned on the lanterns and whatever. And now it's time for us to smile. Yes, let's clarify that with some message cards. I got, let's try a double date. Yeah, you gotta do something fun. Something fun so you can have your friend and your lover around. So it's like the best of both worlds. Still having a hard time talking. Says, you hurt my feelings. Duh. Something happened. You can reverse it. I don't know if they hurt your feelings or you hurt their feelings. And then we got, will you wait on me? I'm gonna pull one more real quick. I'm going to show my emotions more. Okay, so they feel like that's what they're gonna do. There was some type of feelings hurt, and they want to make sure that you'll wait on them, and they want to still have fun and see you smile again, maybe a double date. And they say this time around, if there was a separation, that they're going to show their emotions more. If there wasn't a separation, they still are saying they're going to show their emotions more. We got seek the lesson. Heed the messengers. Whatever messages that you're getting told, whatever intuitive thoughts and nudges that you're getting, trust them. And know that everything happens for a reason. See the truth. It was on the bottom of the deck. So whatever is going on, pal 2, make sure that you see the truth in it and don't put on the blinders. Don't put on those rose-colored glasses, right? Make sure that you see the truth, seek the lesson, and whatever messages you are getting, make sure that you pay attention to them. Make sure you pay attention to them because it's going to lead you in the right direction. I know sometimes we like to ignore the messages and not like to see the truth because we want things to go a different way, but ultimately the universe has our back, right? So what are the blocks in the connection? 8 of Pentacles, Prudence, 10 of Cups, Satiety. Hopefully I said that right. Three of Swords, sorrow. I've been talking about sorrow, all these damn swords. And last but certainly not least, the Empress. So the Empress has been a block is a long-term block because that's a major arcana card, number 3. These are all minor arcanas, which is day-to-day things, day-to-day feelings change, you know. So this reading you get today, when you go and get one tomorrow, it's going to be different because when situations happen in relationships, things change, right? But this major arcana, the Empress, is something that's been happening for a while. That's a feeling that's been happening for a while, which and it's showing up as a block. So I'm taking a wild guess, just a wild guess that you guys haven't been seeing the beauty in life. And it just makes sense, right? Because I've been talking about your person wanting to see you smile more and you being able to shape shift and like look at things differently with that 3 of Wands card and with your Dragon card. But since this is coming up as a block, yeah, we're not seeing things. We're not seeing the beauty in life. We're not enjoying ourselves as a couple. We're not enjoying the time that we have for each other. We're not connecting with the feminine energy. We're not doing pleasurable activities. We're not goddess-like. It's almost like we're just focusing on work so much that we're kind of starting to lose our spirituality, our funness, our openness, our spontaneity, you know? But 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords also coming in as blocks. So, oh, with that 8 of Swords, I say 8 of Swords, I'm sorry. With that 8 of Pentacles, maybe there's just like, it's about the work. So much skill development, so much hustle, mastery. I feel like whatever it is that's going on, you're trying to master something. With your time, you're trying to master some type of craft. Mastery is your destiny, right? The 8 of Pentacles card is about mastery. So you're trying to master something, and I feel like it's just taking away from the romantic connection. And like I said, you can reverse the roles the way you need to for it to resonate for you. But yeah, I feel like it's just like that perfectionism is starting to limit the connection, and the activity is just misdirected because we got to make sure that we have a balance for everything. 10 of Cups coming in as a block, so not being able to have that happiness, that fun, that alone time, being able to go out and really just enjoy, you know, being romantic and showing emotions and maybe thinking about starting a family or whatever. And there's just too much heartbreak that keeps happening, which is blocking you guys. So we really got to focus on that, and we really got to work harder to make sure that we're in it to win it with our person. And if not, move on. There's like billions of people in this world, right? Okay. Think clearly and just. Rebirth and success. What? So Leo is showing up. Rebirth and success we've been talking about from that very first death card. And just think clearly and just. Heed the messenger, seek the lesson, see the truth. All right. If all blocks were removed, what would Pile 2's person say to them right now? Maybe that's what all this pain is about. Please call me back eventually. I love every inch of you. If you ask me, I'm ready. Oh, okay. Give me some time. How is it gonna say if you ask me I'm ready, then give me some time? I feel like maybe it's opposing energies. Like one person isn't ready because they're still not over all of these swords going into their heart so many times. Oh, let's travel together. Don't we know it? Because that's what I've been talking about since the first card. You're stuck with me. Sorry I gave you mixed messages. Sorry I walked away. I gave you mixed messages. So there was a separation for some of you. I need to be honest about my heart. Yes. Yeah, I do. What is up with people when they're not honest about their heart? The truth will come out. Don't we know it? You have great energy. They like to see you smile. You bring sunshine to my life. That's the second sun showing up. I need to see you soon. So I'm getting... And please stay. I think about you all day. Huh. They think about you all day. They're like, please stay. I think about you all day. And then they say it's all my fault, which is believable from the cards, but who knows? You never know. All right. And then, ooh, last but certainly not least, be direct honest, witty, and blunt. Sometimes you gotta be, right? Okay, pile 2, that's what I have for you today. I really hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and like this video. If not, it's completely fine. Check out another video here or on my other channel, PZ Lou. Give me a hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified of every time that I post a video. If you have any video suggestions, hit them in the comments below and I'll make the video for you. Till the next time, love bugs. Bye. What is up, pile 3? I hope you guys are doing well today. It's PZ Lou, and if you're new, welcome to the family. So you chose the sea turtle protection with this beautiful ombre fluorite that we have brought back to the channel. So welcome back, ombre fluorite. And you are the sea turtle protection. Go ahead, get your person in mind. Think of any questions you want answered so that we can answer them for you. Just keep in mind that this is a general love reading, so if it's not seeming to resonate for you right away, you might want to check out another pile either here or on my other channel, PZ Lou, or wherever else you want to check out a video for you and your love connection. But anyway, we'll get to the messages from your person a little bit later. Right now we have sea turtle protection. You are the master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to feel protected and happy. Yeah, I feel like this is one of those like slow and steady wins the race. Like as long as you have your eye on the prize and as long as you know what you want and you've set the intention to know what you want in your love connection, then slow and steady wins the race. You're a master of finding life's flow. Just go with the flow of it. Ride the wave. Don't go in resistance. Persevere and you'll succeed. So even if it takes a little bit more time, keep your eye on the prize. You'll feel protected and happy rather than just like changing your whole direction in the way that you think and trying to like change your mind. Go with what you want. Know what you want. Set the intention so that you can get there. Yes. So how does your person feel about you right now? 2 of Wands, Judgment, 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. So it looks like they feel like they want to lay this path before you. They want to give you everything that you want and need. And now that you guys are finally like realizing with these 2 little wands here, these 2 poles, whatever you want to call them, now that your person realizes that you're on the right track, they want to lay down this path ahead of you and really plan a future with you. And they're letting you know that they know that it might necessarily be completely clear and completely like, you know, smooth, and there might be some bumps in the road, as you can tell from this picture, but they're ready to like progress with you and lay down a path for you so that you guys can really move forward in your connection. I think, ooh, and then it turns into reverse, which is really weird. I think that what's most important is that you guys need to do self-evaluation independently with this Judgment card, number 20. This is like kind of when you need to prioritize like your reflection for yourself, evaluate yourself, take the time you need to regenerate, and reach that checkpoint where you're ready to access your life and release old wounds. Because once you guys both release old wounds, it'll be so much easier to go on this path together and it'll be a lot more smooth, right? I feel like they might feel that you're a little bit distracted when it comes to this love connection. And it's not that they don't feel that you love them. You're just trying to like go and find life's flow. You're trying to make sure you're protected, like that sea turtle card, you know, and you're trying to make sure that, you know, everything that you do will be the right thing. You know, you'll make the right choices. So I see you meditating and they see you meditating. And I don't think they think anything negative about it. I just know, or I feel that they know that you're trying to make sure that you're making the right decisions. And even with that being said, they just want to make sure that you're not feeling like bored and restless, you know? They don't want you to feel worn down like you need to go and meditate, and they want you to make sure that you listen to your deepest desires with that self-evaluation card. You know what I mean? And it's listen to your deepest desires and make sure that you follow them rather than like being stagnant because you feel safe. You know what I mean? Like you want to go, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? So oftentimes like things that we want and things that we desire are like right in front of our face, but sometimes we're too, I won't say self-absorbed, but too worrying about like making money and saving money and making sure that our finances are together that we get distracted. and we don't notice the possibilities that lay in front of us, right? So sometimes we just need to shift our perspective, open our eyes, and basically seek what's more accessible for us and what will make us more happy, and realize that we have options in order to get to this happy love connection. And saving money is great. That Four of Pentacles card, 2 4s. So I don't know if the 4 or the number 44 is special to you or means anything to you, but even with that Four of Pentacles card, saving money is good to make sure that you guys, your path is a lot smoother, you know. But make sure, be careful of penny pinching, that you're not, you know, saving, that you're not enjoying your life because you're trying to save so much. Because ultimately, when you have money and you have resources and you kind of like make yourself be pigeonholed into that corner, like, no, we're not going to do this because we're saving for the future, sometimes that'll cause resistance and make you feel like it's sending signs to your subconscious mind, like, I don't have enough to enjoy my life. And so it's going to keep happening. I don't have enough to enjoy my life. I don't, you know what I mean? So just make sure that we stay lighthearted about it, because ultimately your person wants to lay down this path for you guys. Make sure you guys are both mentally stable and not distracted, and realize all the different things and directions you can go to make this love connection work. And yes, it's good to save money and set up a great foundation. Just make sure you don't hold on too tight, and that you enjoy each other and your time, right? All right, how else do they feel about them right now? Okay, they feel that you're super sweet. I feel like they feel heartbroken about something, or they know that you're heartbroken. And whoever is heartbroken, they need to think about things a little bit more. Whoever did the heartbreaking is like, I'll do better, I promise. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, what are your person's intentions towards you right now? High Priestess, the Tower, Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands. Okay, so this High Priestess and Queen of Cups is a big deal about their intentions towards you, because the Queen of Cups in the deck is considered like the little baby High Priestess, like the little coming of age High Priestess, the little what's the word, protege of the High Priestess. But their intentions towards you, I feel like since that High Priestess and Queen of Cups is there, they just want to make sure that they're being intuitive and trusting their inner knowing. I really love this card. I'm sorry. My readings are 18 plus, so if the artwork bothers you, I'm so sorry. But yeah, their intentions towards you, they really want to use their inner knowing and like the collective wisdom that you guys have gained throughout this connection and throughout your relationship, or however long you guys have known each other over this journey. They really want to make sure that they're giving you like this serene feeling. They don't want it to be so hard, you know. They don't want there to be so many disruptions and heartbreaks and stuff. They really want to come at you in more of a sensitive level, because, and they really want to make you their queen with this Queen of Cups. This person is everything. Yes, they're intuitive. Yes, they're feminine. Yes, they're serene. Yes, they're a goddess. You know what I mean? But they really want you to be that for them. And they're going to make sure that it happens really fast. Like, they have the eye on the prize, and the prize is power 3. They're like really on, if it might have started off as a jog, but they're on a full sprint to make you a part of their life, to make you plans into their life. And they feel like things are falling into place. And that's what they really want. So even though there were some things, some disruptions, even though there might have been some disruptions, even though there might have been abrupt changes, things that were messing up the way that you were going and the way that you guys were thinking, they know that you are going to be their person, or they want to make you their person, and they want to do it fast. They just love you. Like, you are just like, they love your look, they love your smarts, they love your intelligence, they love your work ethic, they love just the person that you are, your personality, and they really want to make sure that they win you over. And they really want to make sure that you want this too, and you don't need to think on it a little bit more. So I feel like they're going to do anything and everything that they can to make sure that you're like, okay, fine, you know, I'm gonna go with it. So the blocks in this connection right now: Ace of Swords, 9 of Cups, the Moon, and 3 of Cups. So with that Moon card, we do have Pisces showing up here, but as far as the blocks in a relationship, I feel like somebody's head isn't clear about having this breakthrough about how we can get to this point of this amazing relationship. Because I don't see very many completion cards. I don't see very many 10s. I don't see the World. I don't see very many Cups. We do got that 4 of Cups, but that's about distraction. This 9 of Cups is a block, which is about, it's like the Wish card. Like the Nine of Cups is about getting everything that you wish, but since it's coming up as a block, I feel like there might be some sabotage, self-sabotage going on where you guys aren't getting anything and everything that you hope for because of some clouded state of mind, or maybe not sharing the romance enough. And so that's why the mental clarity is gone, and we're not like at a all-time high where we're claiming our personal power. And you don't want to become a head case with this. You don't want to be in disarray with this. You want to communicate. You want to communicate to make sure that both of you aren't going crazy and that you're not like literally thinking negative things and self-sabotaging yourself. You want to think of all the great things that you want, right? You don't want to be sabotaged by your fears with this Moon card. This is also Pisces energy, so you may be dealing with the Pisces. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But sometimes, oftentimes, things are and ideas and messages are brought through us through our dreams, but also through our fears. And when things come to us through our fears and we project them into insecurities onto other people, which is not cool. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to any signs that are coming in. You need to be a lot more open. And I'm not saying just you, I'm just saying in this connection, these are blocks, that in the connection, we're self-sabotaging ourselves when we don't have a clear picture of what we want, how we're going to do it. We don't want to project our fears and insecurities onto other people, and I feel like that could be happening in the slightest way. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We might be blinded by certain things because her eyes are like rolled in the back of her head and you can't even see her eyeballs. It's coming off as a block, like, dang, I'm not getting my wishes because my mind isn't clear, and therefore we're not able to celebrate and enjoy our time with each other and our friends and our family, and so on and so forth. Yes. All right, let's get some oracle cards. So it's funny that this confusion card, this confusion oracle card, our crown chakra card came up, because what I was saying with that Ace of Swords is that we don't want to be confused and we don't want to be a head case. We don't want to be in disarray, and we really have to make sure that we clear our minds, right? We have to clear our minds and make sure that we're not confused about what we want, confused about the directions that we want to go, and ultimately communication fixes stuff like that, right? We also got renewal, the root chakra. So literally going down, look. We need meditation. We need to rejuvenate. We need to find time for ourselves to make sure that we're making right decisions. We need to really start over and figure out what the foundation of the connection is, and if we need to hit the reset button. Yes. Also focus on what you're passionate about. If you're in a love connection and it's causing you to lose time or take time away from what you're passionate about, then you're in the wrong love connection. I know sometimes we want to just spend time with our person and just only be around them, which is fine. We all go through that honeymoon phase. But if it's come to a point where it's months and months and months or even years later and you're not doing what you're passionate about because you're caught up on what this other person is doing or helping them, then obviously we're moving in the wrong direction, right? Okay. One of these, and then we'll get message cards. You're right where you need to be. Changes are for the highest good. So if a lot of changes are going on right now, then that's completely fine. This is like a Wheel of Fortune card. Changes happen. And sometimes fate takes control and they call the shots. Fate calls the shots and there's nothing that we can do about it. So wherever situation you're in right now, for some of you, that is spirit saying you're right where you need to be. This came out in one of the other piles today. I think about you all day. That might have to be the screensaver for this video. If so, let me switch nails. I think about you all day. Why is it so complicated? I literally think came out in all three piles. You might want to check out the other piles because they might all resonate for you in different ways. Do you want to be with me? It came out. Wait, did that come out? I don't know. You are so smart. You have great energy. They're on you. You are so beautiful. They are complimenting the hell out of you. You deserve more. They know you could get better than them. But can you be faithful too? So you guys might have had a conversation about them being faithful and not being able to be faithful, but there might be a reason why they might feel like you can't be faithful too, but they still want to try it out. They said, I'm ready. I'm trying to give you something you can feel. I think it's time. Ooh, okay. I wish you were here now. And last but certainly not least, I don't think I could make it. Maybe they don't think they can make it without you, and that's completely fine, because life is life and we are all human beings. Even though some of us, we feel like life can be a little bit more magical than others, it is what it is, and I really hope this resonated for you. I'm just getting a message to tell you to see through deception with this owl magic and be more wise. And I think I've talked about wisdom in this reading a little bit today. But anyway, pile 3, I hope this was resonated for you. If it did, please be sure and don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because it helps out my channel so much more than you know. Please believe. Hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell to be notified of every time that I post a video. And until the next messages from your person, pick a card reading, timeless tarot, timeless oracle, general love reading, I will see you next time. Bye.